What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We had the Raw review this morning, and since I did it so early, I thought it'd be a good day to have a little bit of bonus video. And one of my favorite bonus videos to do is, of course, 5 random questions. And today we got, back by popular demand, the super fan that is Tony Barrasso. What's going on, buddy?
What is going on, man?
How you doing, pal? You got a
I'm doing great.
Snow day?
Yeah. And I got up really early. I have plenty of time to do this.
You guys got Snowmageddon going on over there right now.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Is it canceled for the week?
Last week it was.
Really?
Sorry, 2 weeks ago it was. Except for Monday. But no, just today and yesterday.
That's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for joining me today on 5 Random Questions. You are brave.
Glad I can.
Brave young man for venturing into the wilderness here.
Mm.
So we got 5 questions. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. If you could make 2 changes to the WWE right now, what would they be?
That's a good question.
All my questions are good. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm not some schmuck. All my questions are good, little boy.
Number one, a lot of people would probably change this. Roman Reigns being, my opinion, just wasn't probably the right guy to go to WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. But who else would probably win the Royal Rumble would be number one. For Roman Reigns, I don't think he should have won the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't getting over good enough.
He was over as hell before the Rumble. I don't agree with that one. I think he was.
But the crowd just hated him.
That was at the Rumble, but that wasn't because of Roman Reigns. It was more because of how they booked and they wanted Daniel Bryan. It was
and he was lazy, and how people got thrown out. It was just terrible.
Yeah, it was poorly booked. But I actually really sympathize with Roman Reigns. But go ahead. What's your number 2?
Number 2. I don't know. Change Damian Mizdow into something else, I guess.
Time to move on.
Time to move on.
Well, I was thinking more bigger changes, but I mean, okay, two changes like
that's the best I can think of right now.
That's okay. That's all right. Better question than there was answers, I guess. But that's all right. Good answers. Good answers.
All right.
That's cool. All right.
I think I can do better, though.
No, well, you got 4 more opportunities to do better, so it's okay.
All right, yeah. Here we go.
Here we go. What is your most triumphant moment of your life so far, and your most embarrassing?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Probably the best. I'll probably start with the worst.
Yes.
Let's
start with the negative, yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll go and with the positive.
Exactly.
I was at camp one time when just regularly hanging out with friends, and a guy came behind me.
Mm.
I didn't know his name. It was a kid my age. I was 13 at the time. It was last year. It was just camping, just a regular summer. We were just walking with my group of friends. There was like 3 or 4 friends with me. Uh-huh. All of a sudden, my friend Jack, that I barely even talked to, comes up and pants me.
Heh.
And, yeah, it was it was pretty bad.
This one time
pants,
at band camp, Jack Mehoff came out and pantsed me. Is that the type of thing that happened? That's scary.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was just my pants though.
Oh, you had the undie grundies still up. That's good.
They were white too. Tighty, Whitie, Tony. That's what I got for the next
Tony.
week.
Oh, you know that nickname is sticking.
That's what I got for the next week.
Oh my God, that nickname is so sticking. In fact, I am titling this episode Tighty, Whitie, Tony. Oh my God, thank you for that gift. That was that story. Thank you for that gift, Tighty, Whitie, Tony. Oh my God, that's too good. Thank you so much. What is your most triumphant moment?
Oh, Jesus. How the hell am I going to come out of that?
That's so great.
Triumphant, huh?
Yeah, the greatest moment.
I was in a gaming contest once. I went to I guess it was just a 2K14, the Xbox 360 for 2K14 contest, and I actually won it I made it to the finals, but I barely even won. It was a close match.
Hey,
but
winning's winning. That's awesome. That is triumphant. Was it what WWE 2K14?
WWE 2K14.
Oh, awesome, awesome. That's pretty good. How many people were there?
It was just a regular 16 tournament,
Oh,
but
good job.
it was just I barely even won. I don't know how the hell I did it. I think the first match I won was by count out. Second
cool.
match I think was count out too. Third match was pinfall, and the fourth match was pinfall.
That's awesome. That's a pretty cool moment. It's so funny because the reason why I asked that question is because I knew I'd get an answer something similar to that. Because it could have been, well, this one time I took a dump that you just wouldn't believe because you're 14. So it's like, how much could you possibly have done? So it's a great. That's why I asked that question. I thought it'd be fun. All right. Question number 3. What are your top 5 greatest or favorite wrestlers of all time?
Yeah, here we go. I actually did this on a dark show, but it wasn't. I just thought of wrestlers on the top of my head.
Oh, here's the thing. You know what would be the difference between now and then? People will actually see this one.
It's so true. The dark show is great and all, but
sure, but it's you guys that are watching it because it's fucking Google Hangouts, man.
Yeah, fucking Tighty, Whitie, Tony. Here we go.
Tighty, Whitie, Tony. Top 5 wrestlers. Tighty, Whitie, Tony. Boom.
Number 5. I want to start off my list with the downs. Number 5. I think I want to go with The Rock. I love The Rock.
Yeah.
I was the electrifying.
You are the electrifying Tony
for a little while.
And now you're Tighty Whitie Tony. That's awesome.
Yeah, I went to the electrifying man, to Mr. Hollywood. I was called for a little bit to Tighty Whitie Tony. Yeah, that's
which is
perfect.
my favorite. It's my favorite nickname ever. It's great. That's sticking.
All right, number 4. I'm not trying to name good wrestlers, but these are the ones that caught my interest.
Whoever floats your boat, man. You don't have to worry about being just picking the big names. Whatever is for you. There is no wrong answer here.
Number 4 is Rikishi.
Oh my God! I was about to tell you.
No, I'm kidding. Stone Cold. I love Stone Cold.
Well, Jesus Christ, son. Yeah, that's good. I like number 4.
And these top 3, I'm actually gonna get into the upcoming. Number 3, Seth Rollins. Yeah. Loving Seth Rollins right now. I just wish he wasn't going as the corporate type of guy.
I think he's going to change. I think he's going to change.
Really?
Yeah.
But how? How are they going to get him out of this corporate bullshit?
It's too easy. They can. It's really, really simple. They can do the exact same thing they did to Randy Orton, basically. Just phase him out. Or he can. I think there's going to be some kind of double turn at WrestleMania. Something big is going to happen, and it could involve Bryan, but I think it's probably going to be Reigns going heel.
WrestleMania is probably going to be better than we think.
I think WrestleMania has a lot of potential. That's the thing. People are shitting on some of the things that's happening right now, but I see a lot of potential. I saw a lot of potential in the Royal Rumble, too, and they just made bad choices. We'll see what happens. But go ahead.
I think one of them, to be honest with you, I just want, before I get to number 2.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
When I think of WrestleMania 31, one of the most interesting matches, surprisingly, I'm thinking of Goldust versus Stars. Could be a great match.
That's going to be great. I mocked it up the other day, actually.
We've been waiting years for it, and now we finally got it.
I mocked it up the other day. I drew up the ending for it on a show with Ed Crowley, but it did not see the light of day. I think I said it again when I redid the show. And it's such a perfect ending for this matchup. And to kind of, because the bigger question is, what do you do with Stardust afterwards? So I kind of addressed all that, and it can be really awesome. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to go back to Cody. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do after this.
Yeah, they could with what they're doing now. They have some leeway. He could remain Stardust, or he could go back to Cody. There's a couple different ways to do it. It could be really interesting.
But Cody didn't work. What the fucking mustache? That didn't work.
Cody worked at times, but he needed more.
At times, yeah.
Yeah, he needed more credibility. The heel Cody did not work, but I think a face Cody could work. I think
I loved his ugly face.
That
gimmick.
was a cool. Yeah, that was cool. I like the disfigured Cody. That was a cool. But I think as a straight face and a top face, if they thrust him like right into the main event picture, which I know they won't do, but if they were to do that, I think he would get a lot of pop for it. So we'll see what they do.
All right, so let's get back to the list.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2, Kevin Owens.
Really?
I'm loving Kevin Owens. Yeah. I know he just came into the business, but look at him. He's already in the main event spot. It's gonna be a great match. Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Because it's the big event. I can't. I think that's how I first got into NXT was Our Evolution, and that's how I started watching it week after week after week, and then I went back and watched all the old ones. But I watched a lot of Kevin Steen's stuff.
Yeah.
Well, before it was called Kevin Steen.
Yeah.
And ROH and and some other companies, and he did amazing.
Oh
but,
yeah.
But the one thing I need to see, and I said this everywhere, I need to see that fucking package pile driver.
I think we'll see it. I think we'll see it because he's in there with Sami Zayn. And if you watch Ring of Honor stuff, you know the matches that he had with Sami Zayn, then known as El Generico.
Oh my God, the ladder match.
Yeah, El Generico and Kevin Steen, man. They're not just.
Just go look up ladder match 4, and that's all you need to hear.
They're not good for Ring of Honor standards or anything. Some of those matches are some of the greatest matches of all time. I mean, they are really, really good. That rivalry.
I like how they acknowledge the history. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Number 1, my friend. What is number 1?
All right, this is an upcoming superstar that I've been saying almost everywhere, and this was a closer one. I want to see him get a push, and it looks like it's about to happen, and it looks like Bad News Bear's going to put him over. Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose, huh? You know, I got to admit, this is kind of a refreshing list because usually when you ask somebody what their top 5 are, especially guys my age, we get Ricky the Dragon Steamboats and Ric Flair. Even some people will go as far back as like Nick Bockwinkel and serious. I mean, because these are great wrestlers, but it's kind of cool asking a new generation of kids, younger kids like you. It's kind of cool to get your perspective on it. It's also kind of a spit in the face to Heritage, but I'll let you slide because I like you.
No, but you know what I meant. I mean, like I wanted to name some, the newcomers that I like, and some of the old. But I know a lot of because I want obviously I love to go back and watch all the old.
I'm giving you plenty of credit. I was just giving you a little bit of shit there, but I give you plenty of credit.
I don't. No, I'm used to it. Don't worry about it.
But no, that's cool. Last question.
Here we go.
If you can bring... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was question number 3. This is question number 4. Here we go.
We're not done.
And I'm bringing this question back because this is from the Leah interview, but it's such a good question, I wanted to bring it back. If you had a magic wand for 5 minutes and it could do anything, what would you do?
It's kind of similar to hers. I would want to go back in time. Just to see all the old stuff that I missed.
Yeah.
But
remember, you only got 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then go in the old memories. I think I'd probably pick that because there's one good memory that I had, from my birthday party, and I would probably want to go back and relive that because that's probably my best moment of my life. So yeah. Yeah,
am I the only fucking person in the world that would just be like, I'm giving myself superpowers, and then I'm going to give myself a lot of money?
I only got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I can do a lot of good in my life for 5 minutes. I'm giving myself superpowers, and because once I give myself superpowers, I have those superpowers. So I'm giving myself superpowers. I'm conjuring up all kinds of money. I'm making both me and my wife smoking hot. She's already hot, but I'm going to make myself hot to make her hotter and make everybody happy. Hi. I love you, baby. I'm making us both, because we're old. We're both old. Not that you're old, I'm old. And we're both old together. And, I mean, you're not old, though. I'm going to get divorced. But, yeah, I don't know. But, no, good answer. I like those time-traveling ones. Okay, number 5. If you can bring one wrestler back from the dead right now, and have him wrestle one match, who would that be and who would they fight?
I already have, you probably already know, I have 3 wrestlers that I can name right now.
Sure.
But, this goes on. Chris Benoit, Owen Hart, Eddie Guerrero.
You can only pick one. You got to pick one guy.
I know, but I was just, naming.
Okay, that's fine. That's
popular dead wrestlers. But Macho Man, I'd love to see him do one more match. But does it have to be his age, or can he actually just do that one match?
You could have him in his prime.
Okay, then Macho Man.
Against who? He gets one match. Who would you have him fight?
Probably gonna get a lot of heat. John Cena.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because John Cena, as much as people shit on John Cena, the guy is dedicated. The guy can go. John Cena can actually go, which is surprising with how much of the shit he gets for burying everybody.
I don't know. Go is in wrestling terms. That's a big word. Go is for such a small word. It has a really deep meaning. John Cena is an enigma because when he's with the right people, you're 100% right. He can go.
Remember The Rock?
And what you're saying though is right when he isn't there with the right people. But he's not a Ric Flair. Like Ric Flair could have been there. In his prime, Ric Flair could be in there with a broomstick, and it didn't matter. I mean, that's how good Ric Flair was. John Cena needs somebody better than him to really bring out the best. And when he's in there against lesser talent, you see the deficiencies in John Cena's game. That being said, I think it's actually a pretty good matchup because Macho Man is so good, and I think it would actually turn out to be a pretty incredible match. So I like that.
I think it would be too. That's why I would pick Ric Flair, but he's retired, and Hulk Hogan wasn't even physically wrestled to fight at WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
Get to do anything. So
it's a good one.
Yeah,
it's a good one. I'm surprised you didn't say CM Punk.
But he isn't
surprised.
there.
I know, but he's
there.
alive. I mean, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't say that. Most people would have, but no, I like that you went with John Cena, just because it was an interesting matchup. Now, normally we do 5 questions, but because of you, I have a bonus question already loaded up. But if you decide to answer the bonus question, you have to promise to answer 100% honestly and as fast as you can. Now, do you consent to answering the bonus question?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Got to answer it honestly. This is your honor. And remember, as a man, the only thing you have in life that's worth a damn is your word. So here we go. As quickly as you can, spout off your most current report card. Go.
Two B's, 2 C's.
You only have 4 classes?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in the world?
And then I passed in all my exploratories.
Wow, you only have 4 classes?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's crazy.
English, math, science, and social studies.
English, math, science, and social studies. Holy God.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah. At our school, they don't give us much. And then there's 4 exploratories.
What do you go to? What time do you start school in the morning?
8:10 is when. At 8 o'clock we're all supposed to be there, and at 8:20 I think or 8:10 school officially we all go to our classes.
What time do you get out?
We have extended days, so instead of 6 hours, it's a fucking 7-hour day.
You do 4 classes in 7 hours? That's insanity.
Yeah, each hour is like 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
And then you have like lunch and like the one exploratory each day, and it rotates.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I had 6 classes at least until my last year of high school. I only had 1 class.
You gotta remember, I'm in 8th. You gotta remember, I'm in 8th grade.
Oh, I know, but it's just weird to me. Like 4 classes.
But for my age, yeah, it's weird.
I mean, my daughter has more classes than that, and she's in 4th grade.
That was a lot less precious than I thought it would be.
Well, you did a great job. I appreciate the honesty and the great answers.
I got A's and B's before. Just right now, I've been not really caring because the grades have been really easy, so I got B's and C's, which is still good.
When your parents ask you why your grades dropped, just say...
No, they don't care. They don't care.
What do you mean they don't care?
Because they know I can do better.
Oh, okay. But if they do ask, just say Joe Cronin show, #fact, bitch. That's all you got to say.
I thought you were going to ask me, like, who's my favorite Joe Cronin show member. That's what I thought you were going to ask me.
because I already know the answer to that. It's obvious Dead on Dave. I mean, come on. There's no question about that.
I can't answer that because it's actually a really tough question.
I don't need to ask such a ridiculous question because there's only one answer. It is the Fat Man. And if it's not the Fat Man, I will cut you. I will cut you, Tony. I will cut your face. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
This is a lot of fun. What do you think of the 5-question segment? Is this something that should stay?
Oh, definitely.
I think it's good too. I think it's really
It puts you on the spot kind of. Yeah, at first you think it's no problem, and then he puts you on the spot a little bit.
Yeah.
Because then you hear me saying and I don't know and stuff like that.
No, but you did a good job.
But-
You did a really good job. So remember, guys, you keep your Skypes on. Add me on Skype, David Vancura, DavidVancura. It is on my thing, and you know what? I'm going to bring it up for you right here.
I didn't. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Tony did. He's 14. What are you, some kind of pussy? You can't do it? Get on your Skype.
Pussy.
Yeah, pussies. Get on your Skype and be ready because you never know when Dave is going to call you out for 5 random questions. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. As always, we will see you next time. Thank you, Tony, and
Thank you.
peace.
Peace.